Hey, how's it going, guys? It's K9. I'm gonna do a little pack opening, 18,000 points. I'm looking through the offers. I think I'm gonna finish this step offer from the rush, but I can't do the last two. Um, I don't think I'm gonna try to finish that. But let's see if I do. Let's see. I did 8 steps already just with coins. Let's see, 2,600, 2,900. 3,700 plus 4,800. Let's see where that takes us. So that takes us 14,000 points. Yeah, so I can't do 14, 15, or 16. Rush Ultimate Pack. That's okay. I might do, I'll go up to step 14 on this one, and then I may do these booster packs right here. So let's get into it. I think today may be the day I move off the Phenom theme team, or at least not having it all stars. 4, 5, 3, 4, 5. Um, Looking to pick up Randy Moss, Aaron Donald, maybe Terrell Pryor. I got to see what people are saying about his release, but oh, and then maybe pick up that line or corner and safety that dropped in price today. He was like 2 million. Now he's like 500K. So I may pick up those guys. Here, just some training. I'm gonna quick sell these and then maybe roll some training. Let's see here. One coin pack. But yeah, there's gonna be some upgrades to the team. I'll also give a little update on ranked, and I played one season of head-to-head yesterday and got a natty, but I didn't pull anything of value. Just training. I wouldn't mind picking up some of those prime prospect players too. They look pretty good. Wouldn't mind pulling one of the LTDs today in these packs, hopefully. I'm in top 100 for ranked, but man, it's been sweaty. I've been getting matched up with crazy RPOs. Um, some of those QB draws, QB pat. He could also pass out of it. I bag it, but sometimes like I'll get pancaked and they go for a touchdown. It's just annoying to play against. Also went up against a couple lag switchers. Um, just toxic gameplay. Um, but I'll show you my record in ranked. I got to still grind ranked. Last night I was in the top 50. Um, but I got to make sure I stay on top of that. 3 more days. Let's see, is this the last one? I think. So far, I haven't pulled anything really good. More training. Wow, so a lot of training here. But I don't know. I don't know if training's the move for rolling the rush players. Maybe it's the rush premium. 184 player, 182, 180 player, or 190 rush LTD. Hmm. Okay, I got 4,000 points left. So I guess I can do coins with this here. Let's try this. Dang. More training. I guess the step offer was okay because I got 300,000 coins and 30,000 in training, but I would prefer to get, some of the players. But regardless, I know I'm gonna pick up Aaron Donald for sure. 282 or kickoff players, 180. Let's see here. Is there anything else I can get before I do those B and D? This looks like a good pack for coin. I'll do this here. Not that great. How much coin though? Well, 300K. It's not bad. Still got to look up what people are saying about Terrell Pryor. I was using, uh, for the majority of ranked, I was using um, the Phenom quarterback. What's his name? Moore from Oregon. But I hated his release. I moved off him, and I had Mater, or I don't know, from I think it's Oklahoma or Ohio. Yeah, I think it's Oklahoma. I'm not really a big college fan, so I don't know all the names. Let me look them up real quick. Mateer, John Mateer from, oh yeah, Sooners, Oklahoma. I was using him. I really liked his release, but I felt like he was missing a lot of throws. Um, so then I tried Jennings, and I thought he was good, but his release wasn't as good as Mateer's. Um, oh, let's go. Who's this? Oh, cool. I wouldn't mind. Yeah, let's go. All right. So that's good. Um, but yeah, I was using Jennings, and I bought him for 1 million coin. Um, but I just didn't like his release as much. So then I moved back to Mateer, but I was pulling my hair out passing with him because he's kind of an outdated card. Um, so then I moved to back to Warren Moon, and overall I feel like I did the best with Warren Moon. When he first came out, I was using him. I pulled him, and yeah, overall I think he's a pretty good card. But then I went back to Jennings because Jennings is faster. He's a newer card. Um, but now I'm looking, and I bought him for 700K. Um, so I'll see what his price is right now. I might just stay with Jennings, or we'll see if I want to get Pryor. But I got to do some research, see what people are saying about his release. But it's hard passing the ball. I mean, it's easier now. I feel like I'm getting more time in the pocket. I wasn't getting insta shedded as much, but sometimes on defense it could be a nightmare. Um, I know when I go on a winning streak, all of a sudden, and you guys could tell me if you feel the same way or if I'm tripping, but if I go on a win streak, all of a sudden I'll get matched up with someone that's not even that good, and I know what they're doing, but they just get all the animations. I get pancaked. I'll look to make a tackle for a loss, and they just stiff arm me and go for a touchdown. Or I'll have my guy running the route for the receiver, and he goes for a touch. He goes for an interception, and it just bounces off his hands. Yesterday, also, I played a guy that was in his natty, and I pretty much was knowing what he was doing, and I got him to fourth and goal, and this is the first drive of his natty, and my corner intercepts him at the end zone, but then they call it a safety. So then I couldn't even challenge it either, but my corner intercepts the pass at the goal line. He falls straight down. It didn't look like he, you know, went out of the end zone and then went back into the end zone, but they called a safety on me. And I knew right then and there, I was like, okay, I'm probably going to lose this game. Like, I have to play a perfect game in order to win this. Um, yeah, so after this, I'll show you guys my record on ranked, and then we'll open some training. Still trying to debate on what, because I could open a few prime prospect um, training packs and get some really good players, um, which is probably what I might do. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, DeAndre Johnson. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna keep him. Hopefully, I can do the Evo still. What else should I do? Oh, I could do the B and D over here. I feel like these are pretty good packs. I've gotten some pretty good cards out of these. We'll see. I'm gonna quick sell. I had Nick Harbor. I pulled a Nick Harbor Elite, and I used my Evo on him. But now that I got DeAndre Johnson, I'll use it on him. Last B&D pack. So the pack opening allowed me to open up a lot of the coin packs, but oh, yeah, and I got that LTD. So that overall pretty good pull. Is that a full McCoy? 86 string, 83 cents. I'm gonna quick sell him. So that's all of those. You know what we'll do? We'll finish the legend or start the legend. See what we get out of here. There's some good legends this week. The Sam or Will, I don't know which one it was. The tight end. I think there's a safety too. They look pretty good. The stats look pretty good. They weren't undersized either. All right, Marcus Allen. 86 speed though. What's up with the stats on some of the legends though, like the new ones? Like this is an 87, 86 speed. That's crazy. Yeah, Chase Kaufman looks like a good card. More training. All right, and let's see. Can I do any more with coins? You know what? Let's. No, I'm gonna save my coin. All right, let's do some training. Let me see. What was the prime prospects? I'm looking on CFB fan. Let me look at the prime prospects. I could get. You know what? I'll just do the. I'll do these ones. The Rush Premium. $2,400 training. Okay, so I lost half. I never used the Marcel Reed card. I probably should have tried him. I heard his release is pretty good. A full Phenom. I already have him. So far, kind of rough. Full standout. Dorian Fleming, that was a good card. I have pulled Peyton Bowen so many times, especially at a Natty packs. Dang, I almost feel like I should have pulled the full ones. The 13,000. At least I would have gotten like three out of them. Three full players. But I could get it limited. There is a chance, so might as well just commit. I'm gonna refresh the store and back out and come back in. To be honest with you, if I pull Randy Moss or Troll Pride, I might. I know it's gonna sound kind of funny, but because I have 50 million coins, but I might sell them because the way the market is, the market's a little more volatile. Is that the how you is that how you say it? Than the Madden market. I feel like cards when they first come out on college football, they're extremely high, and if you wait just a couple days, especially like quarterbacks and running backs, and I feel like those come out LTDs for those positions come out every other promo or at least once a week. Um, so like if I was to sell Fryer today for 4 mil, I guarantee in like 3 days or sometime during the week next week, he'll be down. Well, if he's 4 million, he'll be down to 2 million. Um, so I kind of if I pull those kind of cards, I sell them during the hype. That's actually a pretty good card for an 87. I kind of want to try out that running back that came out today for the kickoff too. I feel like my running backs are kind of old now. I have Lacey and Ahmad Hardy, and I feel like they don't have the same boost, even though their stats are top. top tier. Ooh, okay. There we go. Speaking of running backs, I'll keep him. I've seen a lot of people rock him. Smothers has been giving me problems. Hollywood, or is that his name? Hollywood Smothers. He's been giving me problems. The running game in general is just hard to stop. But there's some guys that have Vic. Yesterday, last night, some guy was running RPOs with Michael Vick, and he would. I know how to stop it. You put a spy, your backside linebacker. You use him as a spy, and it usually bags the run. But then sometimes he just gets you get bad animations, and he just goes for a touchdown. But he was also throwing out of the RPO, and my outside corner would just like spaz out, and he would get a touchdown. So it took a while. It took a while for me to try to stop him, but by the time I figured it out, the game was almost over. All right, so that's the pack opening. Let me show you the ranked. We'll see what I'm at today. So for the season, I just finished. I got a natty. I haven't been playing head to head that much. I played 2 seasons last night. I'm ranked 117, 421 wins, 190 wins. I've won 23 natties. Um, let's see what ranked. Ranked is a little bit. My record isn't as good. Or yeah, 174 and 92. My record was pretty good, but then once I started getting matching up with like the top players, man, it's just sometimes they just are running some crazy cheese. So I'm 51 right now. I'm 174.92, which is like a 65% win percentage. I was at 70, but once I started getting into the top 100, I was facing some crazy competition. And you know it's crazy when they're running the same play over and over. So you got to kind of figure out what they're doing, how to stop it. A lot of times when people are just spamming the same thing, it's like your defense, whatever defense you got going on, your defenders like spaz out, or they just like don't do nothing. So you have to try to figure out what to do. And if you don't figure it out right away, um, it's going to be a loss. So let's see here. Pryor's going for almost 5 mil. Jeez. Oh, and Randy Moss. He must have a good release. 4.75. Jeez. I'm not paying that. Let's see. 4.83. Jeez. Nick Harbor's 91 speed. 5 mil. That'll be down in a week or two. Maybe. Maybe. I don't know. It depends on how. Um, I guess receivers kind of keep their value a little bit. They don't release a whole bunch of top tier speed. Donald's 730. His price will go down too. I might hold off on paying for him. And then Byron Jones is 675. This corner's short. Let's see how much this guy, Isaac Brown, 90 speed. That's the same as Hardy, 1.47. I feel like his will go down. Let's see. I wonder. I kept pulling this guy. Let's see how much he was worth instead of quick selling. I should maybe sold him because that looks like a pretty good budget. 160 for a 87 is not bad. I mean, it's higher, I think. Uh, okay, what's this? I got the BND, but let's see how much he's worth. 1.2. Oh, so that's a pretty good pull. Yeah, so that's the pack opening. I'm gonna play some ring today. May pick up Aaron Donald. See if I'm gonna look at his price. I know when like Calvin came out, his price was like in the 700s, but then I feel like a lot of people were pulling him, and his price went to like 500K. So I was able to get Calvin for 500K on day one. So I'm gonna continue to monitor these prices. I know Moss and Pryor aren't really gonna go down, but I know Donald might. Kind of a little disappointed in the pack, but I still got some good pulls. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Like and share, subscribe, and God bless.